Hello, guys. So I am back. I'm actually playing some Myth of Empires. I've been trying to, a couple times I tried to make the private server, and oh, apparently I already have this here. And I couldn't get it to work, but apparently I just figured it out. So I'm gonna mess around in the private server because I was playing on the public, and it sucked because you had to log in every 2 days. Otherwise, your stuff disappeared. So after having that happen to me a couple times and like finding good spots and creating bases and getting busy and then not logging in, like losing everything sucks. So I decided if I'm going to play this game, I'm going to do it on a private server, even though it's going to be tough. Um, I did adjust some of the rates a little bit, so it shouldn't be as difficult to level up, and because I'm gonna end up having to fight like all the guys and do all the things by myself, and it's gonna be hard. So we'll see how it turns out. Gonna pick a nice somebody random here that looks pretty good. Yeah, I like this guy's mustache and his the dagger on his chest. And if you guys haven't seen, I had played this game quite a bit before, so I am familiar with at least a bit of how it goes. So I at least want to like jump in, start a little bit. Um, on the spot after death. No. Oh, okay. I was like, I wasn't sure if I even used. Oh wait, did I? I don't think I used mouse and keyboard last time I was playing this, or controller. But we're gonna give it a try. And if you guys don't know, yeah, this game was got in some legal trouble because allegedly they may have stolen some of the code from Ark. And though I do see some similarities between how stuff works, it is yet to be seen if that's actually true. I can already tell that the adjustment of XP is pretty high. Yeah, I feel like mouse and keyboard is probably the better way. Oh boy, I got a long ways to go, but that's alright. It's fine. The thing you sent me? Where did you send me a thing, babe? Ungilded? Oh, I do see that. Oh, okay. Hey, it's all good. Did you like find some friends that have another one, or you just like taking a hiatus kind of thing? Really? Well, I can tell you that that's kind of tough. It takes a lot of resources to start a clan. So, but if you got people that are going to help you with it, I mean, by all means, it's pretty cool. Honestly, that's uh, pretty sweet. Let let me know if there's stuff I can help you with. You know, if it just so happens to be that I'm on and can help you gather or um, help you find materials and stuff. I don't remember all the keys to this. It's been a minute since I played this game. Wooden supports, arms, definitely bows. So this already feels pretty quick. Yeah. Yeah, but good luck to you, and, you know, if for whatever reason something doesn't work out, let us know, and, you know, we can always reinvite you, so it's not a big deal. Okay, that's pretty damn fast. Bunny! Oh, I don't have the thing yet. Right? Isn't there some kind of skinning knife? Oh, yeah. Stone hunting knife. Okay, well, apparently I'm not going to be able to do anything with that bun. Or actually, wait, can I use an axe on it? There we go. What is this thing? Open inventory. Expertise according to the flashing icon. What do you want? First starts talking about this. Right. Efficiency. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yep. Lumbering, hunting. Physique, because why not? And might as well do mining also. He did, yeah. Crafting for sure. Yeah, this is definitely moving fast. Which is good, because that means I'm going to get back up to where I was pretty damn fast. Which means I probably don't need to start making a base here. I could have swore that there used to be an option that said craft all. Right, and then B. Yeah, that's definitely a hell of a lot faster than it used to be. Well, that's alright. Okay, bow, spear, arrows, make some armor. Always with a rope. Need stupid amounts of rope in this game. Everything needs rope. Okay, got some locust. Right. Yeah, I could have swore there was something that said craft all. Is a priority. They changed it to a priority thing. I find that odd. Huh, Atro, what's up, man? Yeah, I've been dabbling in some other games. I was actually just playing the Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection, uh, which is like the remake of the old Ghosts and Goblins. Which is, I mean, it was all right. It was all right. There's some, there's some stuff they could work on, but it's pretty good. Yeah, I've been wanting to play this in a private server, at least start it for some time now, and I finally figured out how to do it. So I figured, okay, I'm gonna start messing around with this. What is this? Use. Oh, appearance settings. Weird. Factorio, not particularly. That's I played some Satisfactory, but even that, like, I played it for a little bit and I don't know, it was alright, but after a while it gets kind of boring. A Dyson Sphere program. Sounds interesting. Is that like a builder or like a like crafting builder game, or what's that about? Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah, very nice. Oh, there we go. No. Wow. Okay, this is going quick. I currently do go to bone. All right, I may have turned the XP up a little higher than I should have. Not that it matters all that much. Yeah, right, right, right. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, I do play games sometimes like that. Like I like the Civ games. I was playing like I've been playing Tropico at work, which is kind of like SimCity. Yeah, it's all right. It's kind of a acquired game, I guess you'd say. Like it's fun, yeah, but it like the early like I was playing 4, and the game that got me into it I think was 3, called Pirates Cove. And that one's awesome because your pirates, like, the island is full of pirates, and you have pirates, and then you have like your captives at work. So you have to kind of like balance between making your pirates happy and making the captives happy. But then the pirates at least can go out and like find loot and do stuff. Where the newer games aren't like that at all. It's very much more like SimCity. I mean, there are quests to do and objectives, but it's not nearly as good. Even the newest one, Tropico 6, isn't as like as cool as I would hope it would be, like as some of the other ones were. At least the Pyron one. I think they made an expansion that does like a parody thing, but I don't know. That was like where more what I was looking forward to about those games anyway. Just trying to think if there's anything else I can think of that's more like along those lines. Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, and then Total War for sure, that kind of stuff. No, I've never played Outriders. I don't know if I've ever even heard of that one. Hmm. For Outriders, huh? Let me take a look at that. Yeah, I don't think I've. Oh, is it free on the Game Pass? Oh, nice. Hmm. I mean, it looks pretty cool. Yeah, it seems interesting.
Well, things about you.
Oops. Oh, is it crossplay too? Holy cow! I just got the Xbox Game Pass. I'm doing the like dollar, trial thing. I'm curious to see if I can get it to work on my laptop because that would be sweet. If if I can do like cloud gaming basically, because my laptop's kind of it's not made for gaming. Uh, so it doesn't play things very well. But if I could do that, I would be pretty stoked. If it works out. Right, right. Well, that's what it is. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's the ultimate version. Um, but like for the first month, it's like a buck. So like yesterday, we were playing Sea of Thieves on it. I mean, on my computer. So I mean, like I have because I'm only gonna pay $40 for that game because chances are I'm not gonna be playing it that much. Like it's an interesting game, but really, it's like unless I'm playing with friends, like I probably won't be playing it. So wasn't gonna pay $40 for it, but I will pay it for the pass, especially if it means that I can run some stuff on my laptop at work, because that would be freaking awesome. But I will find out tomorrow if that is a thing. Put a marker on the map. Boop. Rolling stones. There goes all my stone. I know, like now that I'm like dabbling. Well, we were also playing Dying Light, also, and that's pretty fun. Like when the group of us get together and like just running the missions and stuff. That's a pretty fun game. But I'm pretty sure the second one's on there. So I'll have access to that, and yeah, I think it could. I think it'd be good. Yeah. Plus, it's like I just got LR2 last week in Warframe, so like there's not a whole bunch like left for me to do there. Um, like I still need to get some of the new weapons, but I just got the last evolving weapon, the melees, so that'll be ready tomorrow. Yeah. I just need like the blueprint for the Aerolac, and then I need the parts for that and the scythe, which are just I mean just endless mode, you know, grinding. So um it's just like you know, I don't want to. I'm not gonna spend 8 hours a day doing that. Oh, what's up? What's up, Kyle? Riddler, Mr. Riddle there. This game is Myth of Empires. This game is not available on Steam anymore. This is the one where the guys sued him for allegedly taking the code from Ark, but the regular game, the official game, you can only have stuff on the server for 2 days. Then otherwise you have to otherwise you have to log in and refresh your area. And I got sick of that because uh yeah, well, you're not missing out. You're not missing out. And if we were to play it on a private server like this, like you can buy the game from their website, right? But then you're playing on the official site and not the you're not going to be playing on the server, the Steam server. Like you're not going to be able to connect that way. I think that's how it works. I don't know. Maybe you could still connect through Steam. I don't know, but I know that Steam doesn't sell it, but you can still buy it from them. But the official servers and stuff like that resets every 2 days. Stuff that's on the map, unless you go in and refresh your thing. So and I was keeping up with it. I was actually playing it, and like I had my bases, and I was doing my thing, and then I get busy or forget or do something, and then all my stuff got wiped, and I'm like, God damn it! So rebuilt all my stuff, found another spot, made another base, and then like a while later, like it happened again where all my stuff got wiped because I didn't check in, and I'm like, you know what, this is ridiculous. So I said, instead of playing it like this, I'm just gonna start a private server, and just make it and turn off the thing where like stuff buildings decay. And that's what this is. And I couldn't figure out how to do it. Like I did 90% of it, and then I couldn't figure out how to run it. So right now I'm like looking at it, I'm like, man, I wonder if I could get this thing to work. And sure enough, it was like simple. It was just like a one thing that I was missing that I had to adjust. And then it worked. And I'm like, oh crap, here we go. So I figured at least start off, get some basic resources, and build a basic base. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? Also, if nobody knows. I even tried to look up some like recent news about this game to see if like the court case had gone through or if there was any progress with it, and I can't find any information. The last I knew, they were like going back and forth about um, trying to prove something. I don't know. I forgot exactly how it worked out, but there was some BS going on, and it was like, well, is it coming back or is it not? I get too much crap on me. So what do you got going on today? What are you up to? Hell, man, if you ever wanted to go back to Ark, we could always restart that too. I mean, it's admittedly similar, except that one has dinosaurs. Oh, you got an interview already, huh? Yeah, 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 for sure. So real quick. Oh, one by one there. Half. Oh, alt. Okay. Pea seeds. carry that around with me. Grass, stick, stone. I'm not gonna need hardwood for a while. I don't think I'm gonna need bark for a while. Food stuff. Oh, it's wait, what? You have to interview with a temp agency? Oh, you're interviewing with a company, but the job is through the agency. I see. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. I mean, hey, it is what it is. I mean, it could work out. I mean, I've definitely, yeah, I've definitely gotten gigs through there. It would be better if you could get hired directly to the company and not deal with a temp agency, but sometimes it's just not the easy way, or sometimes it's just not available. Yeah, Edra, good to see you. Take care. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. You know what's funny is that temp agency that I was working for. I think I mentioned that to you, the BS that I went through with them switching temp agencies. They were sending me like job openings, and I'm like, what? Why would they send me openings? It's like I already trained for that position, and you didn't want to like have me continue after the training. Like after I trained for all that time, and now they want me to go back. What am I going to restart the training? Like I was like, this is dumb. Yeah, I was like, what the hell? So maybe they didn't remove me from their list or something. I don't know. Just like, okay, this is weird. I mean, it could very well be. Yeah. I mean, it could be also that maybe it's hired directly through the company and not through the temp agency, because I didn't see anything about the temp agency on there. So that, I mean, that's a possibility. He's coming right for me. Yeah. He dodges so good. There we go. Yeah, so did you want to get on some Sea of Thieves or yeah, thing. Or Dying Light. Um well, I guess the question too would be is anybody else like is Kevin or anybody on? Are these guys like playing or is it just me and you? Yeah, I mean cuz I guess we could technically just play the two of us. Ah, I'm the greatest warrior. God, I don't remember it being so hard to hit these fucking things. Holy shit. Come on. Oh, there it goes. Jesus Christ. Was it the maybe it was the shield that was messing me up there? Let you see thieves? Well, that flag was a little off. A little off. Couple meters. Oh, no, I guess that was about right. So that, I don't know if that's enough. Oh, I'm gonna have plenty of food there. Okay. Yeah, I'm totally down. Yeah, no kidding, huh? Alright, so now, oh, okay, I do have extras here. Horn, bows, yes, definitely need expertise in bows. One in writing, even though I'm not going to use it now. Oh, damn, did I? Ooh, nice. Just carrying weight, hell yeah. Can climb walls, not wearing equipment, excellent. Or building. Yeah, let's put a couple on down. All right. Well, yeah, I'll just build a quick base right here then. Uh, wasn't going to. I was gonna move it out farther, but whatever. We can do that next time. Not a big deal. Let's get some of the basics here. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find any horses here. I kind of doubt it. What's my quest? Oh, literally, it's to do exactly what I'm doing. Okay, excellent. Smelting copper. Too broke. How do I even do that? Don't even remember. Guild. Create guild. The Onyashas. It's a guild of one. Upgrade guild skills. Guild skills. Oh yeah? Yeah. Okay, since I already put that stuff down, I guess. Look at those deer just chilling right there. Thinking I'm not gonna hunt them. Donkey Kong pet. Are you talking about in Sea of Thieves? Nah. That'd be hilarious, like Captain Kong. Yeah. Oh, that'd be hilarious. Chest. Oh, that bark. Did it? I may have just doubled that. I think I did. Oh no, it broke it. Okay, cool. Yep. That should be plenty of base. But you can tell, I mean, the building is kind of like Ark. I can definitely say that. The way that, like, the parts snap together and that they, like, kind of fit. Like, that's kind of Ark-like. The picking of bushes, the mechanic, kind of similar. You don't really tame animals like the dinosaurs, but I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. Like, I can't really tell if they use the code or not. Hard to say just by playing it. I feel like the way that you fight and stuff is a lot different too. At least it feels kind of different. It's the gathering stuff that kind of feels similar. Yeah, let me know when he's like pretty much ready because I'm just gonna set up this base basically until he's here. And it should say, yeah, decay rate 0% per hour. Perfect, perfect. And that's what I needed because I'm not gonna like check in on this game every day or every 2 days just to reset the territory banner It's kind of bullshit. Also, I was with a guild. Like, I had a group of people that, like, we were playing in the closed beta. They're cool, you know, group guys. And, like, but the thing is, when we started, like, actually playing the game, they were playing it way more than I was. So every time, like, I'd get on and start advancing, like, they were way farther than me. So, I'd, like, do a bunch of stuff, catch up, and then next time I log in, they're like way farther. They moved the whole base and did a whole different thing. They're after a whole different type of resource that I can't even use yet, you know? So I was always like playing catch up, and it's like, well, if I can't catch up to these guys and I'm not playing with them anyway, what's the point of like logging in and busting my ass? Uh, so that's kind of where I was at, where it's like, yeah, screw it, not worth. That's where, it's just a gateway. No, where's the door frame? Yeah, no, and I followed them all the way up to like, dude. So the map. So yeah, this is the little starter area, and then you move over like here, and we were fucking around here. But shortly after I got here, they had taken this whole base and then moved over here somewhere, like down here. So by the time I'm ready to move out of here and moved over all my shit over here, this is a far ass distance too. This is like no joke. It actually physically takes a while to get over here. Yeah, this is like it's probably like 30 minutes to go from here to here. And then they moved like somewhere up over here. We're doing some crazy shit. And I'm like, all right, fine, screw it. I'll go up there. And I traveled this whole thing, and I don't know. Like, dude, by the time I got up there, I was like, I can't use any of the materials that are here. It's way too high level. Like, the deer would kill me if the deer were aggressive and could attack me, they would kill me. I'm like, this is not gonna work. Like, I have to travel. I'm gonna have to log in, travel back like 20, 30 minutes just to farm up. Oh yeah, they were. Yeah. They were all about it. And that's why I was just like, all right, well, since I waited too long, I waited like, you know, 2 days without logging in, and my stuff got all disappeared. I was like, yep, that's it. I'm done. Done with this. Over it. Oh, that's in the door frame. That's right. I forgot. It's just a section of wall. Right? Yeah. Too much. And then the other thing would be that like I can adjust the on the private server I can adjust the settings. So right, increase XP, make it easier to farm. All that good stuff. So I can enjoy the experience a little bit more instead of rushing and busting my ass. All right, we'll take the flax. We'll take this. We'll take that. Yeah, I guess we leave all this planty shit here. Hey, did I make a... Could have swore I made a spinning wheel. Did I not? Did I drop it? Hmm. But this game is actually pretty fun. Like just the fighting and like the building and like how you do stuff in the game and like go to the areas that are like, oh, I need that resource. Like, oh, I gotta like kill all these dudes. But with the guild, at least once in a while, like you'd have people that were like, oh yeah, like I'll help you go do that. Now, doing it solo is gonna be tough. I'm gonna have to be pretty much over leveled. Oh, hey, Bam. Uh, well, I beat the Ghosts and Goblins remake. So because it was infinite lives, like, and I just kept pushing through. Yeah, I got to the end. It's actually a pretty short game. I beat it in 2 hours. But playing it on, and then I figured out that there's like those fairy things, and that's how you get those spells. And once you like restart the game, you don't get to keep those. So I don't know exactly how that's gonna work, but yeah, at some point I'm gonna try it. I'll have to try it on not infinite lives, and see if it's even conceivable to beat that. But this is a Myth of Empires, and I'm pretty sure you've probably seen me play this before. But I figured out how to like start a private server. So now I changed it so like all my stuff doesn't like decay in 2 days, so I don't have to like check in it all the time. Wow, that was a shitty shot. Did I hit the buck or the... Yeah. So now I can, yeah, now I can like log in whenever I feel like it, and if it's a week or 2 weeks, all my stuff will still be there. So, uh, because yeah, otherwise it was 2 days, and then it wipes everything. Like you just lose everything. You don't lose your skills, so you can rebuild everything, but you still have to go around and collect everything again, which is not great. It's in there somewhere. Oh, right in the ass. Shit. Where'd he go? Bam! But no, this game's not even on Steam anymore. I got a invitation a while back for the closed beta of this game. So like it was just a thing that like yeah, it was on Steam. And then they got sued for allegedly stealing the code from Ark. And then once the lawsuit went forward, they took it off Steam. So there is a possibility they'll put it back on Steam if they win the lawsuit. But who knows? The other problem is that I mean, it's been off Steam for so long that like nobody plays this game anymore. So the damage is done. Even if they put it on Steam now, I doubt there's going to be like an influx of a bunch of people that are like, "Oh hell yeah, like I've been waiting forever for this." Um like some people will probably be down because they know people that are playing it, but um I just think there's too many games that are like it for it to be really like competitive. Right? With Valheim updates and Conan and Ark and 7 days. It's gonna be it's gonna be tough. They make doors. Yeah, make some bone tools. Pretty sick, pretty sick. Really? I mean, that makes sense, right? So, like, you just had to increase your fire rate? Because are you still using the Qatark? Oh, got an extra wall. Well, the Qatark can go to 40. So I would definitely, I mean, if you haven't gotten that thing to 40 yet, you definitely should do that. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, and then you need your galvanized mods. So if you haven't gotten the galvanized chamber and galvanized chamber and the multi-shot one and the status one. I forgot what it's called. Oh shit, I meant to put that. It's fine, it's fine. Did I rotate this? Yeah. Oh, well, I mean that'll definitely help too. But you still need the galvanized mods for it. That's right, I did give you a rune for that one, didn't I? Yeah, but the galvanized mods will increase the damage output like quite a bit. Superior damage. Why do I have? Why do I build an extra door? Damn it. Yep, make an extra couple chests until I can make the bigger chests. Yep, no worries. Take all this. All right, so I'm gonna do this stuff out. No, this just, I guess it'll just be random extra stuff. Like these. Silver, what's going on, man? Wait, did I just put those in the wrong damn chest? Well, whatever. Too many subs, not enough ads. Alright, so campfire. Just need that bark now. Well, save it up until, you know, you find a group. Nice group to pounce on. What happened to that? I made a territory banner too. Oh. Hey, the sun alerts work again. Excellent. I don't know why they weren't working before. Yeah, we're actually planning on moving over to Sea of Thieves here pretty soon. We'll probably because we're pretty noob. Oh, nice. I want to make that an animated GIF where he like just slams into the ground like boom 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 boom. I just don't know how to do it. Like I'm sure like if I googled it or, you know, YouTubed it and looked it up, I'm sure I could figure out how to do it, but yep, exactly. Exactly right. That's true. Are you, Bam? Do you have a group that you're playing with? Solo slooping? What do you like, how does that work? You just like try to avoid people, go out, do missions, come back like really fast? I mean, it doesn't matter to me. We can do it wherever. Is your other buddy on today or no? Become a sea demon? He just like well, I know he said he was talking about Thursday, but I don't know if that means like he's just not available today or was he planning on being on? Oh, okay. What's he streaming? Oh, Elite Dangerous. Oh, nice. I need to check that game out. I heard it was really good. I also heard you could play it in VR. Oh yeah? Really? I'm pretty sure I have it too. I think I was gonna wait to play it in VR though. I'm not 100% if I have it. I have to double check. I think I bought it, but I've been kind of wary about.
I'll be right back, okay?
No worries, man. Yeah, because space games in VR are kind of, yeah, sometimes they're pretty nauseating. Put a bed down. It went crooked on me. I saw it tweak. I don't like it. OCD. Oh, the scales, bro. Yeah. Yeah, and that's the see the problem is a lot of the time in VR is like when you're flying and you're like, you know, the planet's here and you're like at some weird angle and then it like swings and like orients you the way that it like thinks that you should be. Like that kind of movement and stuff, like, oh man. I was like, "Brr." I don't know. It gets me. It gets me. I don't. I tried. There's a couple space games that I tried to play, and I couldn't do it. There was like one that was like instantly made me nauseous. Like as soon as the thing started moving like sideways like this, I was like, nope, done. I'm out. Can't do it. Fuck that. Okay, why? All right, so build that. Build this. Oh, why it keeps canceling them? I guess I'm using the hide before I. All right, we'll upgrade my armor. Right, plain sand. Yeah, all right. Yep, clay. Well, you can't pull out of it? Is it like tough to get out of? Excellent. Man, already getting traits here. Nice, nice. Renown 2? Pretty sick. Oh. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, I've been thinking about the VR setup. I gotta do that. I gotta get that reset up here. I was gonna do it down in the detached garage, but I think I'm just gonna try to do it in the room here. But if I do that, I have to rearrange everything. Which is, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just a matter of doing it. Actually... one of these quests, I could have swore that one of them was a skill. Oh, see, I already did that. Oh, there we go. Polar maintenance, durability loss. What? Cool. I can upgrade my bows and my polearm. There we go. Yeah. So you can use the machines in order to make these stuff that you're using in it go faster. And I didn't know that for the longest time. I was like, what is this mission telling me to do? Okay. Alright, alright. Well, I am pretty close to ready myself. I need wow, need a lot more what, wood? Rope. Always with the rope. Alright, yeah, just literally give me a minute for these boots to finish and then I'll worry about the roof of this place next time. Oh, that's literally one of these missions right here. Upgrade guild tech. Guild tech. Guild tech. Guild workshop. Yes. Oh, this is spinning. That's the one right there, the proficiency. Yep, excellent. Good shit. Good shit. New boots. No, that can go into my first worker. Quote unquote worker. Quote unquote volunteer. Oh, I guess I could have just, yeah, could have just done that. Bark can go over there. These branches. Okay, excellent. All right, well, thank you guys for joining me on this very first installment of my private server where my buildings aren't going to decay and I don't have to restart all this shit next time. So appreciate you guys joining me. I will continue to work on this, and apparently with the way that the levels are going, and like I said, I've played this before, so I'm going to be moving pretty quickly across here to probably somewhere, probably over here pretty quickly, and at least start a base. Because I want to take over. I want to take over this city. So once I get that done, we'll go from there. But I know that that's how you get like a bunch of good stuff. You get tax revenue and all that, and it's going to take a while before I'm strong enough to do that. So appreciate you guys joining me, and I look forward to the next installment where we start kicking some ass. So take care. We will see you then.